Hello, hello, hello. I am really excited to be able to come back and talk to you guys again. I'm holding myself to the standard. I want to come give a chat once a week. It's the end of the week right now because it's Saturday, but I'm accomplishing my goal. So I'm excited about that, whether you are or not. Okay, but so today I want to talk to you about self-care and your 5 senses. So when I look back and think about how I have personally been implementing self-care, it has been in relation to all 5 of my senses. If you don't remember what your senses are. Sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. So yeah, long story short, I didn't realize really what I was doing for self-care, but once I sat down and I was doing a lot of introspective thinking and healing and all of this stuff, on my self-love journey, if you will, it kind of came to me. I kind of realized, these can be broken down into 5 categories. And those 5 categories are my 5 senses. Now, I am a person who, oh my gosh, I love to, for example, smell candles and watch movies and hear positivity, right? So positive affirmations. If you follow me on Instagram, I post affirmations every day in my stories, and I post motivational, inspirational content that is centered around helping you along your self-love journey. It's things that I'm thinking about, right, in my life that is helping my self-love journey, whether in the past or actively right now, but also just helping you on your self-love journey. And so, yeah, I realized that I was breaking down how I go about my self-care routine through my 5 senses. And so what does that look like for me? I already told you I absolutely love a good smelling candle. My favorite candles, hold up. I have my dog right here, so I'm trying to be gentle. And you can see all the fur. He's right here. Say hey. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely love candles. My favorite is a fall smelling type candle. Oh my gosh. Okay, but see, why though? The question becomes why. It's not personal opinion. It's not good enough to just start your self-care routine, do something that feels nice for the moment, and just kind of go on about your business. For me, it is a deep connection that is being drawn. There is a reason why I am burning different candles. There is a reason why I'm watching different movies or different TV shows or writing affirmations, or it's not just happening haphazardly is what I'm trying to convey. I am very intentional about my self-care routine. And I basically am analyzing every single thing that's going on around me so that I can begin to better understand what I prefer to be happening in my world in regards to all 5 of my senses. Now, we already talked about candles. Taking it a little bit deeper into smell, if you know you like your house to smell good, this is my personal, I can vouch for this is me. I like my house to smell good, right? So if I know that fact about myself, and say I leave and I go to work and I come back home one day and it smells a little weird. It smells a little off. I'm like, something smells weird. Maybe I light a candle. Maybe I spray some air freshener or something, right? Cool. The question becomes, did I solve the root problem? I feel like I hit something right there. That's why I paused. Did you solve the root problem? Where did that smell come from? Have you eliminated that bad smell that you were trying to, suppress? Okay. If the answer is no, right? So spray something, go to sleep, wake up the next day, go to work, come back home, the smell is still there. That makes sense because I didn't solve the root problem. What if the funky smell was the trash, right? What if I cooked something, maybe I threw out some raw meat or some eggs, or maybe I dropped the egg on the floor and now that raw egg is sitting in a trash can and it's been a few days and so it's starting to smell, right? Coming up through the crevices of the trash can. Makes sense, but if I don't inspect the things that are going on around me, if I don't use my nose to follow that scent into the kitchen, into the trash can, I'm not gonna know, oh snap, this is the issue. I need to get rid of this here trash. I need to take this out to the dumpster today in order to get rid of that smell. Now, but see, why did I want to take out the trash? Because it is important to me to have a good smelling home. If I don't know that I like to have a good smelling home, why would I ever take out the trash? When I come home and I smell what I smell, it's not gonna bother me because I don't care about having a good smelling home. And so we're getting into like core values and like things that you know that you need as a person. But if you don't know what you need, you're not gonna act in a manner that will be conducive to give you what you're needing, right? Or what you're wanting, what you would prefer. And so that's what I mean by self-care helps you through your self-love journey. I know that it has helped me through my self-love journey. And self-care is just far more than self-care, in my opinion. It is so deep. It is a way for you to self-examine. It's a resource, and it allows you to manifest things or manifest habits within yourself that will give you the type of life that you want, deserve, right? And sometimes I would dare say need, right? And it sounds simple, but it's simple concepts. Let me put it like that. It's simple concepts, but it might not come easily to you to execute that concept, the work that it takes behind that. Say, for example, back on smell, you go into a candle store because you have no idea what smell you like. You're going on a journey. You're taking yourself out, maybe on like a date, and you are trying to figure out what type of smell do you like. You're going to look all across. You're going to smell all these candles. You don't know which smells, which type of, do you like floral? Do you like musk? What do you like? If you don't know, you're going to be in that store for a while. Like, you're going to be in that store for, you're going to be in there for a while. If you do understand what you like, if you've already been down this road, if you've already taken this journey, right, around smelling all of these different scents, really analyzing, how does this make me feel? Do I prefer this? How do I feel when I smell it? Do I feel excited? Do I feel happy? Do I feel sad? What do I feel? Do I feel scared? Like, how does this make me feel? Excuse me. And so I think that it is very, very, very important for us to not only look at self-care as I'm about to go get my nails done, or I'm about to go to the spa and get a massage, just this one-off, randomly, every so many months, maybe once a year for some people. It's not just this random thing. That's not what it is to me. Self-care is so much deeper than that, and I truly, truly believe it can help you on your self-love journey. It can help you get to know who you are authentically, in ways that are very subtle, such as through all 5 of your senses, through sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. I truly, truly believe that. And I hope that everything that I have said has made sense. I did not have any notes on what I was going to talk to you about today. The thought just came to my mind and I was like, we're doing it. We're going live. So I will go back over and reiterate one more time. I feel that self-care, you can tap into all 5 of your senses when thinking about self-care. I think that would make a well-rounded self-care routine, to enact all 5 of your senses. And if you don't have all 5 senses, say you lost your hearing, enact the ones that you do have, right? There's no bias there. People who are deaf can still, quote unquote, hear music, right? They feel beats, they feel patterns, right? They can put their hand on a speaker system and they can feel the rhythm of the beat of this song, and they can dance. And so whatever self-care would look like to you in whatever senses that you have, definitely use it. And so figure out take the time to figure out the things that you truly think interest you. Just notice it. Just be aware. Say, oh, hold on. Give me one moment. Water. I got this hydro jug maybe like a month ago. I like it a lot. That's all I'm saying. Okay, but if you don't know what interests you on a surface level, you're not going to be able to dig deeper and figure out maybe a core value that you have, or some sort of like deep need that you have, how you kind of want to show up in the world. Same thing as I was saying earlier about, I like to have a nice smell at home. I take my trash out regularly. I burn candles regularly, or spray air freshener regularly, or do whatever it is I need to do or want to do to have my home smelling how I want it to smell. Period. But I do this in all 5 aspects, right? Sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. I do it in all of those areas. So even when it comes to like my hair, my makeup, right? That's how I look. Me looking at myself makes me looking at myself in the mirror, showing up how I want to show up, right? In a way that makes me feel confident. That's self-care. It would not behoove me to wear an outfit or to do my makeup or wear my hair in a way that I don't feel is becoming of me, in a way that I don't feel encouraged or empowered or confident. that would not behoove me. That is not self-care. That is not very good self-care. Now, you can do it for the sake of experimentation to try to figure out what you prefer. But to do that every day, knowing that you don't prefer this, right? So let me give a more specific example. I'm attracted to, I'm talking about me now, me, Kahdija Imari. I think winged eyeliner is so freaking cute. I think it is absolutely adorable. Like, it's just so fire. Your girl don't know how to do no winged eyeliner. And I am very much like natural face type makeup girl. So whenever I try to do wing liner or think about doing wing liner, 1, I don't like it. 2, I always end up going back to my natural-esque vibe, which is just a little bit of like black liner on my bottom waterline and on the outside of my upper waterline on the outside of the eyelid. That's what I prefer. Like, and there is nothing wrong with that. Doing that process over and over and over again of figuring out, okay, do I like it now? No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to stick in my lane where I like to be. That's where I'm comfortable. That's where I feel great about myself. That's where I think I look awesome, right? This is what makes me feel confident. And so me taking the time to analyze what I prefer and then to show up doing the thing that I prefer anytime I have the chance to do it, that is self-care. That is me making sure that I am looking out for myself. That is me making sure that I am putting myself first in a way that I know that I will be encouraged continually, consecutively, anytime that it happens, right? So I also love to smell good. I not only like my home to smell good, I like to smell good. As soon as I leave the house, if I forgot to spray on, for example, some body spray or some perfume, by the time I get to the car, I'm like, oh no. Because for whatever reason, I've stopped putting little spray bottles in my purse. Because, I don't know, I guess I wanted to make myself use them at home and stop having like all this stuff in my purse. Because your girl is a bag lady. But we're not going to talk about that today. Yeah. I leave the bottles at home. And so when I go to leave the house, because I have been so accustomed to just having it readily available in my purse and like, oh, let me spray myself. I don't have that now. And so by the time I make it to the car to get ready to leave, I'm like, oh, I don't smell like anything. Like I'm not smelling signature, right? You know, most of us, many of us, some of us, I don't know if y'all got y'all signature smell, but I got a signature smell, okay? And I like to smell like that. Me wearing my signature smell helps me feel confident, helps me feel grounded. If I am going through something, say I'm stressed out at work, and there's just something happening where I'm stressed out right now, I might go back to my desk, say if I was out and about talking, doing whatever, and then I get frustrated or really, really stressed. I might come back to my desk, find my spray bottle, go to the restroom, and spray myself down, honey. Why? Because it helps reset my mood. When I smell that scent, my signature scent, it uplifts my spirit. It's very relaxing. It's very calming. It is a reset button for me. It is part of my self-care routine. Why though? because I prefer to smell good. That is like a core. I've been calling it core values, but I don't know if it's probably a core value that I like to smell good, but it's definitely something that is like deeply important to me. I want to have a good smelling home. I want to smell good. When those things are off, I feel a little bit weird, right? I just feel a little bit weird, a little bit off. But when those things are in place, I feel more encouraged. I feel more empowered. I feel more like myself. I am walking in my authenticity. And that's really what I feel like embarking upon a self-love journey and enacting or build, if you don't have one, building a self-care routine is all about. Helping you get to your most authentic self, helping you be grounded, be courageous, stay confident, all of these things. Like, self-care is far more than just going and getting a mani-pedi. Which, by the way, your girl needs to go get a nail because my other ones look nice, but this one broke off. It's okay though. It's okay. My baby is asleep, so I guess I'm gonna get off live and take a nap with him. But I'm super glad that I came on and talked to you all. Let me read the comments real quick. So, Pretty Fly for a Fat Guy says, people don't like going down the journey to get to the root cause. Yeah, I remember when I was talking about that earlier with the smells in the kitchen trash can. Yeah, that's a tough one. People don't necessarily like going down that journey to get to the root cause, but it's necessary though. Like, if you say that you really want to have a better life for yourself, to make positive change for yourself, if you want to break down some barriers in your life, break down old routines and establish new habits that are healthier for you, it's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Absolutely necessary. It's necessary. Yeah, I am constantly analyzing things. Okay, I like this thing. Why do I like this thing though? What is it that made me gravitate towards this thing? I need to know that. That's important. Why is it important? Because that's going to tell me something about myself. And I need to know more about myself. I want to know more about myself. Why do I want to know more about myself? The more I know about myself, well, arguably, the more I can actively be myself. You might not have followed that. Sometimes I think that we can live life passively. The opposite of passive is active. So if you know very little about your true feelings, your true desires, what truly, what truly triggers you? Oh man, if you don't know your triggers, if you don't know your triggers, you're going to continue to do the same things that you've been doing. And so therefore, you're going to continue to be in the same places that you have been. And you're going to stay stuck. And so how do you get out of that cycle? If you're a person who is wanting to do better, show up better, be better, change your life for the better, whatever the case may be, you just want to switch it up. You got to do something different. How do you do something different if you don't know where you currently are? In order to know where you're going and even how to get to where you're going, you got to define that place where you're trying to head to. And you also have to define the place where you are now. Knowing your triggers is part of defining where you are now. Yes, these triggers might, apply to like past situations, but they're still your triggers. Like, it's still a part of you. You need to know what's triggering you. And I just feel like self-care can get you there. I truly feel like it's self-care has helped me break down all these things. Like, I've always been like a person who analyzes things, but once I started to realize that I kind of was analyzing under the lens of the five senses, I don't know, it just made so much sense to me. And I feel like it's a fresh perspective, and I absolutely love it. I'm also a person who really loves art and creativity and all of the creative things. And so it also makes sense that I am touched by all five of my senses. I enjoy being engulfed in all five of my senses. That is so cool. And arguably, many other people do too. What is it called? I think it's called 4D. 4D, when you go to watch a 4D movie, where they're like, you're not only watching the movie on a 2D screen, you might be watching it on a 3D screen. So you might have the glasses on that make you feel as though things are like right here. If something is coming at you, it might make you feel like it's going to actually hit you. You're immersed. You're officially feel like you in the movie. But also, the fourth dimension of the seat might shake. If there's a plane crash, the seat might shake. Or if there's a plane flying past you, there might be some wind that flies by your ear or something. That's 4D immersion. But isn't that also engaging your senses? Right? A heightened experience of the sense of touch is the wind going by. You feeling, oh snap, that plane something just passed me. And then you look up and you see the plane, right? So yeah, I think that we all have a pretty good handle on our senses. Like, we know what they are in the least. And so I think that giving us the opportunity to analyze what our senses are, how they impact us, why do we enjoy this particular sense being heightened over another sense being heightened, why this particular thing may have heightened my senses more than this other thing. For example, one candle over another candle, they're both enacting your sense of smell. But why did you like this candle A, more than candle B? I can't answer that for you. You got to start analyzing things around you, the things that you really enjoy. That's going to help you learn more about you. I'm here for it. More on self-love journeys next week. I will be back next week to talk to you guys. I don't have a topic in mind just yet, but I will be back because I made this promise to myself and I plan on seeing it through, and I'm really grateful that you have come to watch this video. I will see you next week. he can't say bye because he's asleep. I don't even know if I put the camera on him well, but yeah. Okay, you guys. Have a great evening. Evening, night, morning, day. Have a great one. Okay, bye.